Hi, welcome to A Moment with Roy. In Genesis chapter 1, verses 2 and 3, the Bible says, "The earth was without form and void, and the darkness was over the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of the waters. And God said, 'Let there be light.' And there was light." God brought order out of chaos. And as a leader, this should give us comfort. And that is, things don't have to be perfect for God to move. The world as we know it is in chaos. And as a leader, this is the verse that I am leaning on. Why? In the middle of chaos, God has the ability to redeem, the ability to create hope, love, peace, and He has the ability to make order out of chaos. If there is ever a time we need faith-based leaders, it is now. Therefore, we need you. Do not allow the thought of not being enough or insignificant enter into your mind. For example, in 1 Samuel chapter 9, God had chosen Saul to be king. Samuel the prophet said to him, "Whom does all Israel desire? Is it not you and all your father's family?" And Saul replied, "Am I not a Benjaminite, from the smallest of Israel's tribes? And is not my family clan the smallest of all the tribes of Benjamin?" And Samuel said to Saul, he said, "Tonight, come and sit beside me and eat with me." That evening, when all gathered to eat, Samuel said to the cook, "Bring the portion of which I told you to put aside." And so the cook took up the leg and what was on it, and he set it before Saul. And Samuel said, "See, what was kept is set before you. Eat, because it was kept for you until the hour appointed." God has a task for each of us to encourage others. And as a leader in the midst of fear, you must push others to faith. In 1 Samuel chapter 10, the people inquired again of the Lord, "Is there a man still to come?" And the Lord said, "Behold, Saul has hidden himself among the baggage." The people are looking for a leader, and he is hiding. Saul was hiding because of his insecurities. Are you hiding? Are you asking yourself, how do I lead people in faith in an environment that is overwhelmed with fear? In the book of Revelation, chapter 1, John said, "I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day, and I heard behind me a loud voice like a trumpet saying, 'Write what you see in a book and send it to the 7 churches.' Then I turned to see the voice that was speaking to me, and on turning I saw." So John said, I was in the Spirit, he was worshiping. And when he was worshiping, then he heard. When he was worshiping, then he turned and he saw. He said, "When I saw him, I fell at his feet as though dead. But he laid his hand on me, saying, 'Fear not, I am the first and the last and the living one.'" Just as Samuel had a portion set aside for Saul, likewise the Lord has a portion laid aside for you. So let's be doers of the word, not hearers only. God has a task assigned to you. What is that task? To comfort someone, to encourage someone, to lift a burden for someone. Will you do that? Will you intentionally reach out to 3 or more people today, and the next, and the next? Ask the God who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, to shine in your heart, to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God, that you may accomplish the task set before you. Good night.